y'all who might have missed the number pop up on your screen when the Pantheon was locked in. 71% win rate so far out this here between Finn and Zoom. But yeah, Inspired also left one chicken in that camp when he was counter jungling, so that timer hasn't even reset.
Yeah, tell the tale of what happened here, chicken.
It's the worst. The chicken counter jungling. Now he's going to have to go in there, but Kanavi is trying to counter jungle the enemy red here now. He has backup from his bottom lane, and now Vander's in some trouble. The Pantheon is caught out of position, but he takes the first blood. It is a 1-for-1 trade. Kanavi dead. Not the situation.
He got his Krug camp. As you mentioned, the chicken there in the
feels bad.
In the small camp is the only thing remaining for him. And that is not even a full chicken thigh. That is not a chicken breast. That is one crumb off of a popcorn chicken piece.
Oh, it's half a chicken nugget just for some reason left in the bottom of the box. And now the dive's coming in the bottom lane. It's a three-man dive. Goodbye, Logan. Rogue makes it happen.
Well, if you're a fan of the upsets, you are smiling ear to ear right now because the Jungle Kingdom has been enacted by Rogue. And again, it's a team game. Vander doing his part, defending that. Does hit it. Got that, Camille, dead in center. Meanwhile, as you're mentioning, Kanavi here does have these small camps to rely upon. Yagao threatening the dive now, and there's no ult on Finn.
There's no ult on Finn, and both of these champions have aggro drop for whoever tanks the turret first. There you go. Yagao ends up using it, but now Zoom goes in. Hextech ultimatum will buy him enough time to get the kill, but it's a trade 1-for-1 thanks to the turret damage. So Finn is down, and Kanavi and Yagao now doing the damage onto the turret, looking to take down those plates. But what's this, Kobe? Back in the bottom lane yet again. Inspired is looking for Loken. The Jhin still has the flash, doesn't have to use it to escape this one. But now, Set is all alone underneath the turret. Here comes Larson on the Orianna. The Haymaker doing good job just to try to buy a little bit more time. Inspired takes the kill, but Loken with a deadly flourish to finish him off.
All right, honestly, cheers from the crowd for the
of Warrior being held by Inspired here. Wants to give the blue buff away to Larson. Will be able to do just that, using the smoke screen to make sure there's no steal attempt from the side of JDG. And meanwhile, back in bottom lane, it's Hans Sama just working on these plates, getting as much extra money as they can. Look at the CS difference. 73 versus 45. And now Lamau has to try to get himself away from this one. Or does he? The turnaround is there, and Kanavi smacks him upside the head with the chains. That's Inspired down on the ground. And JDG tying the game up in kills 4-4.
Well, Lumau is definitely laughing his ass off right there. Nice flash, Graves. He does lock him back up, and the Dragon will go over to JDG.
JDG, happy about that one, man. It's always take over this top side of the river. You can see the Jhin traps being placed down on the ramp as the Rift Herald is secured, and we might see an attempt here from Rogue, but JDG will secure the Rift Herald. No fight here at the beginning. Yagao throwing out that parallel convergence. Orianna ulti finds its way onto the Echo, using the ulti now to reset his HP. TP comes in. JDG on the retreat. Vander down to 300 HP, looking to turn things around. Here goes the Set. Haymaker comes out, not finding the kill, and Inspired will take the one kill of the fight. So it's a Rift Herald purchase here for the Graves, which I like to see considering the squishiness of the champions on the enemy team here once again, like we saw in the previous game. Kanavi stealing away the Ornn ulti here. Means the next fight could just be this massive collision between the two semi-trucks of the Ornn horns ramming into the fight, throwing everybody up in the air. Could turn into absolute madness. However, remember that there's plenty of CC on both sides too, and we know that one way to stop that Ornn horn is to interrupt him when he tries to knock it back. But Shelly is summoned up. They will be able to get bonus plate money out of this one, but here comes the Ornn. Jumping in with the Bellows Breath. TP going to be used next. Silas in some trouble. Kanavi trying to keep himself alive. A very nice shockwave, able to find the kill, and the jungler's already down. Rogue is making the moves and making the plays, and JDG is on the run.
Who said Finn was going to get gapped here? Finn on
also still on the table here. All plates are gone. We are past 14 minutes now, which means turrets can go down rather quickly if one team manages to out-macro the other and get everybody in position for it. Inspired's in a really bad spot here, tries to get himself away, but the collapse is coming down, and the Haymaker right upside the jaw takes him out. Here comes the Hextech ultimatum, and now Finn's in a real bad spot, flashes over the wall, keeps himself alive, the curtain call is open, and Finn is gone. JDG have managed to find themselves 2 kills, but it's at the cost of their own mid laner. With a man advantage on the map, they go after the Drake. The enemy jungler still dead. They have the smite advantage, and they'll secure that one, no contest. But then, yeah, it didn't quite work out the way that he was expecting it to. Just got point and clicked by the Pantheon W, and that's not what he wanted to have happen. So now he's trying to escape in the 1v2 down here as Larson comes to collapse. Finn on the chase. Meanwhile, topside problems for Zoom as he gets himself away with a Hextech ultimatum. Nice dodge avoiding the bait up there. Yagao still trying to run away. Larson continuing the chase. Parallel convergence coming down. Shockwave goes through. More damage onto Yagao. Kiting it out. How fancy are his feet? Can Yagao get away? Chrono break right back into the loving, waiting arms of the Bonk Master himself. Finn picks up a kill on Yagao, but meanwhile on the top side, it's Loken getting a kill onto Hans. Make it clean or else it turns mean. Now top side, Hans Sama putting all the auto attacks into this tier 1 turret. Should be able to pick this up no problem. And that's good, because Rogue are starting to fall behind here in terms of gold a little bit. They got to make sure that JDG doesn't start to run away with this game. JDG currently up 2,000 gold, up 2 Drakes as well. Bottom side, looking for the dive onto Finn. 3v1 is the name of the game. The Ornhorn gets summoned through. There's so many damn Rams running around the bottom lane. Finn tries to survive. He will be taken down. It's Lamau grabbing the kill, but we're still doing our best. We're keeping up with it. It's 10 seconds until the next Drake spawns. This is a Mountain Soul this time around, and JDG currently have 2 Drakes already in their pocket. They're bringing in the entire squad, looking to set up here for this play. Zoom gets himself out, has to flash. Otherwise could have been caught out there, and they do not want to run into this in a 5 versus 4. Speaking of 5v4, it might be Rogue who's in that situation now. Finn runs away, but with a curtain call opened up, surely the man has no escape, and Loken puts the 4th bullet in his back. See if maybe there's some sort of an angle to find some sort of a move, but I do not think JDG will allow it. Instead, that will be 3rd Drake of the game for JDG.
Yeah, there's no way you fight.
Remember, 13 is where you get to upgrade the Sunfire Cape and the Abyssal Mask. That graph is looking pretty scary if you are a Rogue fan right now, and the gold is only continuing to grow as Zoom takes down that tier 2 in the bottom lane. Ornhorn finds the target. Bone plating is knocked off. Nice avoidance of some of the damage there with a Hextech ultimatum. Zoom still looking to get himself away, trying to find the outplay. Inspired comes down to join the mix, and it's Finn who gets the shutdown.
Now they have to worry about covering Baron here. They've got a control ward on it, so
until that Drake Soul spawns, it's Rogue with control over this bot side river. They will have priority over the pit. They're trying to look for any sort of a chance to pick off someone from JDG that could be separated from the rest of the squad. But Yagao has put himself in the flank position immediately. If he pops that parallel convergence, this could be exactly what they're looking for, but instead it's going to be Rogue starting the fight off onto Kanavi, who tries to get himself away. Bander's going to be thrown in. Aggressive Kalista ulti looking to find the damage. Meanwhile, on the opposite end of the fight, Larson's going to be in some trouble. Zoom diving in. Hextech ultimatum does what it needs to do. Double kill over to the 80 carry of JDG. Finn's on the run. Hansama's kiting around, but it will not matter. He goes down. Finn barely walking away, but the bullet in his back says no, sir. Triple kill for the Jin, ace for JDG, and doom for Rogue in this bottom side team fight.
It's just so cool to watch the clean setups from JDG too. On the timers, boom, they push top wave, they go back for the recalls, they have their control wards, teleport flank from Yagao for their 3-person flank, 3 different directions, and honestly, Rogue made the good call to try and make the initiation before the flank actually comes in from JDG. They make the effort to attack Kanavi, go hard with their crowd control, try and force something to get an early lead in the team fight before JDG's coordination actually comes to fruition. Come in, let's get into the fight as Yagao makes the threat.
Yagao looking to come in as the curtain call opens up, chasing Rogue away. Now Vander's stuck in a hard spot away from the rest of the team. Pantheon trying to keep himself alive there with the E, but he won't be able to do it. Now the Deadly Flourish comes out, not going to find the mark, but it is going to slow them down. Ornhorn goes through, but it's not going to find a whole lot here. Rogue still in trouble. Larson going to be jumped on. Yagao leading the charge as Kanavi steals away the Ornhorn, but he won't be able to find the second part of Doom. Grabbing the kill onto Larson there. Hansama going to drop Inspire, going to drop and JDG will take down everybody on Rogue sans Finn. Now the Baron is theirs, the map is theirs, the lane is theirs. JDG can do whatever the hell they please. They have taken over Summoner's Rift.
I found it, Flowers. We're paying so much attention to the team fights and the setup and the strategy for both teams. The Orianna is a support build Orianna. He's got an Ardent Sensor over here. That's how you do 36 damage. And again, in this team fight, once Zoom got on him, it was a 2-shot on the Orianna. Again, the idea for Rogue, as we've been talking about, is to fight DG, building up for their reunion with Damwon Gaming. They want to get another say about it. They want to fight at the top of the group.
Kanavi's going in, and we're starting off yet another fight. The Silas is in some trouble, going to be juggled around, nearly taken down. Goes back in for the heal there with the Kingslayer, and he will find it. Stays alive for now. Turns around, the curtain call's coming down, and there goes Han Sama. Yagao with the kill is inspired, barely hobbles away. They're looking to go over the wall to chase him down, but they won't be able to do it. Yagao, he found the R key this time. He finds the chrono break, he's staying alive, and JDG will continue their push. Vander is rooted up, however, he does have that shield to keep him safe. A little bit more damage onto the mid lane, tier 3 turret takes it out. Kanavi still very low on health here, but JDG are confident moving forward. They have the advantage in terms of living players on the map. Han Sam is dead for another 15.
That's a good advantage to have.
That's a big ol' advantage to have, my friend. And Rogue are in one hell of a bad spot. They're 12,000 gold down. They're trying to defend their base, but it is so impossible at this point in time as JDG will look for the win push right here. Beautiful engage from Lamau, making sure he grabs all three with a face breaker. Now they're looking to finish this one off with a shockwave, trying to hold the line. But what can Rogue do against the assault from JDG? Zoom takes the kill onto Vander. Finn tries to run away. JDG will end this game and secure their spot in the knockout stage.
Hype building for the clash at the top of the group, Captain.
We'll be right back.